Hey everybody, just decided to make a video for those people who are researching Teslas so this is a video to go over all the settings in the app, and if it helps you make a purchase, please use my referral code. It'll earn you $250 off your purchase, 3 months of full self-driving, and I earn referral credits as well. So, this is on my iPad right here. I just downloaded it onto my iPad just to give a bigger, larger view, clearer view of the app. But these two things here, refer and earn, that typically won't be there, and setting up your phone key won't be there. It just thinks that this iPad is not connected, so that's why it's asking to do that. But anyhow, all you need to do is hit setup if this was your first time and setting up your phone for the first time. Refer and earn, basically that's just a way to share your referral code so that you can earn points. And then you can go into this little loot box up here, and that will allow you to purchase things with the credits you've earned. But for me, the main thing I use it for, I'll actually switch to another one that's charging, is the charging. You'll have, most of the time you'll have this set to start at a certain time, at least I do, or you can have it set to finish charging at a certain time, so it's automatically going to start for you. But you have the ability to start or stop here. You have the ability to set your charge limit, unlocking the charge port if you want to unlock the cable for someone else who wanted to undo it for you or something like that. And you can adjust the amperage as well if you wanted to slow the charging rate down as well. And then, like I say, you can go down here to schedule, and you can schedule the vehicle to charge on departure, which means it finishes at a particular time. The advantage in doing that is, for example, you can precondition the cabin right before you're getting ready to leave. And then the other thing is, if you're charging to 100%, you don't want to leave it sitting full. So this way, it finishes right before you leave, and you prevent that from happening. Otherwise, you can set it to charge at a particular time or start charging at a particular time, 11 p.m. if you're just charging at 70 or 80% or something like that. So again, two different ways to do it. So I'm gonna go back to the other one. You've got your controls here, unlocking, turning the AC on, charge port, opening the charge port, opening the front, but you can choose different ones here. Biodefense mode, flash, honk, defrost, fart mode, start. Start is a good one. If the person, again, it's a rarity that would happen, but if someone had, their battery went dead, so they couldn't use their phone as a key, and they didn't have their key as the backup key with them, you can remotely start it for them. They can just get in and drive off. So no worries about losing your keys or anything like that and being stranded. Sentry mode, we can go over that in a minute. Basically, it's a security system with cameras recording. Summon feature, we can go over that. Open the trunk, unlock the doors, vent the windows. And then controls here, basically the same thing. Unlocking, opening, flashing, honking, starting, vent. The only thing different here is your PSI readings for your tires. You can get that. Climate control, same thing. You can turn it off and on, set your temperature, vent the windows. You can defrost if you think the windshield would be have condensation on it. You can warm up the seats, warm up the steering wheel. You can have your biodefense mode on, super HEPA filtration, something like that. Camp mode, dog mode, basically they'll keep the cabin conditioned to whatever temperature. Camp mode turns everything else off except the AC, so you can actually sleep in the car. Dog mode, same thing, everything's off except the AC. The center screen is on. It lets the people know if they walk up to your car that there is air conditioning running at a certain temperature and the dog is safe. Cabin overheat protection, you can have that on if you don't want it to get above a certain temperature. Location, you can set navigate to a certain area, whatever address that is, and also any of the close by superchargers. And if you put that in, more than likely I've never used it, but I imagine it would transfer into the car once you get in it. Summon feature, that is not active in all vehicles, but if you have the feature active on yours, it gives you a certain radius where you have to be within. You have to be within that radius, and the car's final destination has to be within that radius. And basically, you drop a pin where you would want. It's not active right now because the phone is not set up as a key. But you drop the pin where you want it to go, and you hold the button down. But you have to have vision of the vehicle at all times in case it does something wrong. You let go and it stops. Or you can just use it to simply back out or move forward, straight forward as well. Let's see here. Schedule, we did that. Security and drivers. You've got your Sentry mode, which again is an alarm system with live cameras. Again, the phone is not active on this one, so it's not going to pull it up, but I'll put up on my wife's phone here. You can have a four camera view at once, or you can have individual cameras at once. And you can actually check inside the cabin as well. You can only do that whenever there's no one inside the cabin, unless it's in dog mode. At that point, you can look in as well. You also have this other feature where you have a microphone. If it's equipped with a speaker, external speaker, you can press and hold that button and you can talk. Communicate with someone who, for example, who shouldn't be there, a burglar or something. So, yeah. You've got valet mode, probably limited access to the glove compartment. Speed limit mode, you can set your top speed. Pin to drive if you don't want your, if you want to prevent it from being stolen, and it's another safety feature, security feature. Or if you don't want your kids or someone else using it, you can add a pin to drive where they need to know the pin in order to drive. Charge stats, this basically gives you, an estimate of what you've charged at home, on the road, how much savings you got. But all this is based on the cost that you input. So home it's 17 cents, so that's not accurate for me. I'm more like 6 cents a kilowatt. So these numbers are not accurate, but it's, if you want to track it, you could. Upgrades, you can purchase any software upgrades, extended service agreement if it's still eligible under warranty, and accessories in the Tesla store. Service, this is where you schedule service. You put in your concern, you can provide recordings, audio, visual. They approve the service, you schedule it, you bring it in, they give you updates, and they tell you when it's ready, and you pay for it all right there in the app. You've got video guides, owner's manual, and there's actually another website, Tesla Service, you can go to where you use your login, and you can get access to all the repair manual and replacement for parts for just about everything in the car. So it's a really nice feature if you're a DIY person. Roadside, same thing. You can, I've never used it, but it's obvious there if you need roadside assistance. Specs and warranty, this is where it lists all the details about your vehicle, the warranty, that's if it's still active. Manage drivers, this is where you can invite someone to have access to the vehicle. So if the vehicle is yours, it's in your account. If someone else wants to drive it, meaning your kids or your wife or whatever, they have to have their own individual Tesla account, and you send them an invitation through here. They accept it, and then they have access to the limited access to the vehicle. Everything they would need, but certain things they do not have access to. But you can revoke that access through here, and this would be similar as if you were renting your vehicle out or if you're renting from a rental agency. So the nice feature about that is your profile transfers from car to car no matter what you're in, so you don't have to set your input your settings. As soon as you get in, the vehicle knows it's you and remembers all of your prior settings, and so it's a really nice feature there. And then this section here, your account setting, you basically go into here and it'll list everything for you. The one thing I wanted to say about this is your add and remove products. If you're purchasing or selling privately, this is where you go to add or remove it from your account. So it's a really quick and easy process to do that as well. So I think that's about it as far as the app. A lot of stuff to do that you can do with the app. It's, in my opinion, above and beyond anything I've seen with all the other manufacturers. So kind of an underrated or something that people don't talk about, but it's a really nice ability to have control remotely through the app. So let me know if you have any other questions. Like I said, if it helps you make a decision to get one, please use my referral code. And thanks for your time.